Race number 6 out of the KBRC is the Statewide Oil Handicap over 1,300 metres. The first horse we'll preview is the one and is our favourite, Great Demon, for Stephen Miller and Brad Parnham.
Well, Lockie, I have no doubt in my mind that this will be the best horse to come out of this race, but it's whether or not he can, as in Brad Parnham, can get away from the inside because he doesn't have a lot of tactical speed. He has been back from his 2:35. This is a very, very good go at the short odds.
The 2 is Hidden Ruby for Peter Fernie and Clint Johnson-Porter.
At $5, I thought this was the danger, this mare. She's been getting it back and running on and running home in really good late closing sections. She's drawn a much better barrier here today.
3, High Pressure for Brett Drury and Brandon Louis.
Who has not drawn a gate here today, but since breaking maiden status 2 starts ago, has been able to show that the Class 1, Class 2 company is not going to be a problem.
4, Hide the Oreos, Roy Rogers and Sean McGrady combine.
Hard not to like the first up effort. Was running 3rd, but was finishing off really, really well at Belmont Park. Is a versatile type, raced on the speed at Albany, raced off the speed at Belmont. We'll wait and see.
The 5 is Northern Ivy. He's having his first start in WA for Paul Tapper and Zephyr Johnston-Porter.
And the market suggests we're going to have to watch this horse go round and probably wait for another day. Open up $18, now to $34.
The 6, 12 Bells, David Smith and Lacdara Molly.
Who went very, very close last start behind a horse that goes around in higher grade today. And that is the big one, was finishing 2nd, but was beaten a short half-head at absolute most.
The 7, Dashu Misu for Patrick Birmingham and Keshaw Duran.
A 7-year-old mare who broke her maiden status 2 starts ago, but in an absolute surprise, went around at 50-1, hasn't reproduced since.
8, Well Played for Dan and Ben Pearce, Tash Faithful rides.
Set up on the speed first up, but didn't really go well at all. Comes here to Kalgoorlie where she broke a maiden.
9, Beautiful Baroque, also for Dan and Ben Pearce, Lucy Fury rides.
But I thought it was a bit of an awkward draw here. Could roll forward, could settle back in the field, but there's also every chance of being 3 deep.
10, Let the Dust Fly for Paul Tapper and Christy Bennett.
Had a pretty handy Esperance season, but probably needs a little bit easier than this.
And 11, Tiny and Tough for Matt Scott and Jay McNaught.
Who's had 48 starts, only 2 wins, 5 minor places to go with it. Does not win out of turn.
And how do you order the 4?
I went on top with number 1 here, Great Demon. I wouldn't be interested in taking $2.30, but admittedly, there's a lot of punters that are. Very, very popular in betting here. From 2 in Hidden Ruby, 4 in Hide the Oreos, and 6 in 12 Bells. Lockie, my numbers here are 1, 2, 4, and 6. The favourite in my eyes is getting pretty short for a horse that will need to get out over a little bit of traffic at some stages. But the debut performance at Pinjarra was very, very impressive. 1, 2, 4, 6.
1, Great Demon on top for Scott at around $2.30. So he is getting a little bit skinny, but as Scott rightly mentioned, perhaps and most likely to be the best horse coming out of race number 6.
Now they've started loading runners for race 6. The Statewide Oil Handicap continues a long and very successful relationship between Statewide Oil and the KBRC. Well played, first of them up there into the line with Beautiful Baroque and Great Demon. 2:35, the returning 4-year-old. So Great Demon has joined them. Dashamisu also coming along. High Pressure, Northern Ivy. One of Paul Tapper's 2 runners in the race. Here's the other of them. Let the Dust Fly, whose rider has a black cap. Christy Bennett. Christy picking up the ride on big screen in the Hannans. Sean O'Donnell out of action for the remainder of the day, unfortunately. Now Hide the Oreos and Hidden Ruby, they're the last 2 runners to head forward. Statewide Oil Handicap, fabulous association between Statewide Oil and the KBRC over so many years. And so the red lights are now flashing. Hidden Ruby is the last of them to be brought forward. Favourite Great Demon, 2:35. As Hidden Ruby takes her place inside of the stalls, and now they're ready. Set to go. Racing, Great Demon began only fairly. Hide the Oreos went straight back with Dashamisu. Well played, and also Let the Dust Fly amongst the first to go. High Pressure driving across now as they settle down properly. Settling in behind them is 12 Bells, being followed then by Great Demon, who's charging right up on the inside. He'll be 4th here as they go to the 850 soon after the start. Tiny and Tough behind those, Northern Ivy, followed then by Hidden Ruby, forced to scout deep on the track. Further back in the field, Beautiful Baroque and Hide the Oreos, and last is Dashamisu. 750 from home, hidden down the outs as they come down the side. It's High Pressure who leads the way, out by a little more than a length on Well Played, coming away from the fence. Going up there, Let the Dust Fly. 12 Bells is wide. The favourite for the moment, strung up down near the inside. He's looking for the way clear. Parnham here as they come around the corner with Great Demon. Hidden Ruby's right off the track, having to bide its time. Hide the Oreos behind a wall of horses. Into the home straight though, High Pressure the leader. Great Demon off the fence now in time. Down the outside, Hidden Ruby. Beautiful Baroque is there. Well played, 12 Bells. Great Demon now goes up with 100 left to go. High Pressure, Beautiful Baroque. Great Demon desperately ridden though. They'll hit the line. Great Demon's won it. Great Demon's got there a whisker. High Pressure, Beautiful Baroque ran 3rd. Hidden Ruby was next home, followed by Tiny and Tough. Northern Ivy, Hide the Oreos. Then came Well Played, dropping out Dashamisu. 12 Bells compounding, and last to greet the judge as they pull up, Let the Dust Fly. Great Demon has got there on return, ridden by Brad Parnham. Number 1, Great Demon makes it. 2 starts, 2 wins. Under the 60, first up at the 1300. Screaming for a run shortly before the corner. It presented soon after straightening, and he took High Pressure over the last 100. Beautiful Baroque weighing in 3rd, 4th to Hidden Ruby, who was never on the course at any stage of the race. The interim placings are 1, 3, 9 and 2, with Great Demon setting what could be the start of a great day for owner David Reed, Stephen Miller, and also Brad Parnham, with Magnificent Andy to come. A Magnus Gelding, Great Demon, out of Demon Dancer, owned by trucking nominees David Reed, RP Reed, and Brad Parnham aboard. 2 for 2, beats High Pressure, Brandon Louis for Brett Drury, Headwater, Playground Princess Gelding, and 3rd home 9, Beautiful Baroque by Caravaggio out of Callista, and ridden by Lucy Fiore for Dan and Ben Pearce. So they've run 1:18.88, they've run home in 34.96, and a short neck a half a length of the margins to the Statewide Oil Handicap. He's a big hulking 4-year-old, and he certainly is going to win more races on the strength of that very good performance this afternoon. First up, race 7, the Gordon's Pink Diageo Handicap. Birds the word, play that funky music. Are the scratchings. Couple of riding changes. Clint Johnston Porter's now on 2. Love Drunk Baby replacing Willie Pike. Bin Shalar. Kesh Duran has picked up the late call for Sean O'Donnell. So 2 scratchings, 2 riding changes in the next race 7.
I'm now catching up with winning trainer S.J. Miller after the win of Great Demon. S, you spoke earlier on Tab Radio about the fact that this horse is a big raw horse and you were concerned about how he would handle the track. How would you describe the race in your eyes?
Yeah, much what I thought had happened. He probably got a bit closer coming the turn in. He didn't have much room, and then things sort of opened up for him. Look, he come up here for really the education, and the triple doing the world of good, and Brad knows him pretty well, and luckily having him to help him out, you know. I think he'll make into a horse someday, you know. He's very big and he's very raw, but he's got a bit of a motor.
You've been around horses for a long time. Could this be the type of trip that makes a horse like him, that he's big, raw, a little bit dumb, a trip up to Kalgoorlie, up and back to Perth? Could this actually benefit him long term?
Oh, for sure, most definitely.
Today he was only at 1,300 metres. Do you stretch him out in trip now?
Yeah, look, I'd probably look for the 1,400 down there somewhere, and you know, we'll sort of educate him a bit now, and you know, hopefully he'll go through his classes.
The talk of the town is Magnificent Annie ahead of the Hannans Handicap. How did he travel up?
Yeah, look, both of them travelled up well. We got here early this morning. They've settled him well, and you know, got him here as good as what we can get him. So he's the same. He needs an ounce of luck, but if he gets it, he'll be pretty competitive.
Hopefully, we're chatting on later on in the day. Well done here.
Yeah, I hope so.
There's S.J. Miller after the win of Great Demon in the Statewide Oil Handicap, where the numbers were 1, 3, 9 and 2.